You're looking at is a major improvement. Notice this is the hold down thing. And if I'm not mistaken, they've really increased the stock steel. This thing is heavy and it's really well made. Look at that knob at the top. But it's as simple now as that's a knurled piece there. See the knurling? That fits right down into this little hole, and there's no need to screw it down because the pressure, when you screw it down, it doesn't move from that slot. So it's just an incredibly great design improvement over the first one. There, I'm screwing it down now. Look. See, the physics of this thing say that you don't need even a bolt down there to hold it in. It's basically a one-piece thing, so you just loosen it and remove it. So that's one improvement. I'll get to the other improvements. Look at that thing. I love this thing so much. This bed, this has been improved. This thing, I can't turn it without, I'm holding the phone at the same time. But the overall build quality is just insanely good. I mean, it's all metal. And it's quite beefy. I mean, this thing is greatly improved as far as the build quality, you know? I mean, I'm just so incredibly impressed with this thing. I wish I could demonstrate how this turns, but I can't do it because I only have one hand here and it turns the saw. And there it is, unlock there. I mean, just a beautiful tool. I'm just so impressed with how beautiful this thing is. I mean, I can't believe they actually made this thing, shipped it on a cart container, put it in the stores, all the trucking and shipping involved, and materials. I mean, it's all metal. This thing is metal. There's no plastic on it at all. Well, there is. The handle's metal, or the handle's plastic. But look at this. Look at this control panel here. There's your on-off switch right there. Right, easily accessible. Here's your safety. You indent that and push that to make it go. I mean, look how ergonomic this thing is to use. I mean, it's just crazy how beautiful this saw is. If you could only fondle it like I'm fondling it, you'd be very impressed. As a matter of fact, you know, I'm just so amazed I can't believe it. Of course, last but not least is this tilt mechanism here for bevel. It's got a beautiful knob that just fits your hand perfectly. Look at this. They even made a little indent for your other two fingers here when you want to change the bevel. And look how detailed and accurate this thing is. Let's see if I can actually demonstrate it. Unlock it, and then we turn. Look at that. It's so smooth and no play whatsoever in its beveling adjustment. And I have no doubt when you set this thing to 15 degrees and you actually measured it, it's going to be 15 degrees. And it's probably good for, I'm guessing, probably a tenth of a degree. It's probably dead nuts on. Of course, all you really need is 45 at the end. But some molding's 30 degrees, I guess. So that would be interesting to see how accurate this thing is. But last time we checked with yours, Teddy, it was pretty damn accurate. Oh, another thing. Notice this pad here. That's a machine surface. And look at this. Look how nicely this comes down and mates. I mean, it's Boom. Look at that mate surface. And you can adjust with this screw. You can probably change it, the depth, because that controls how deep the cut is, maybe. I don't know why you'd ever want to do that, but you could always make it a little more shallow. But it's just incredibly impressive as far as just the quality of this saw. It's incredible. Let's tighten that down so we have no accidents, see? Boom, tight. And the last thing I'll demo is just the bed. How smooth this is to adjust the angle. And it's got positive click in. Look at that. I mean, you're talking incredibly precise. Where's that little line? There we go, 0. See that? I mean, it clicks in beautifully, but the whole assembly, the bed just smooth, and then to click in, incredible. What an amazing thing. And it's not $300. It was $99 on sale. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. How can they do it for $100? Well, I was right. This is the next model, and they've made so many improvements. For instance, that bar that used to be here for the blade guard, they've automated it so it's clean now. And check this out. What I thought was an on-off button is actually an LED backlight. So listen, look at this. Turn it on, and it shines a light. Notice there's exactly where the cut's going to be. So there's no more measuring for kerf. I mean, look at that. It casts a shadow of the blade that's perfectly on the line, so it's easy to know exactly where your blade's going to cut now. Just freaking awesome, incredible saw. I cannot believe. Let me turn off the backlight here. Look. So it's called an LED shadow line. Just an absolutely beautiful saw. For the money, I mean, it's got to be value of the year. Has to be. Another change is look at what they've done to the base. I mean, that's such an improvement over how this thing sits on your bench. Look at that base. And I was thinking about this. Look at that line right, or the bevel angle. They ergonomically designed the knob, and there's no more coming around here and looking at the front when you're trying to adjust the bevel right here. It's right in front of you. Insane improvements they've made on this saw. Just insane.